right, he's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
Well, he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get into the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's gonna have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. All right, DC, you've had a lot of high praise for this mixed martial artist leading into the fight this week. He is as well-rounded a fighter as we have in this division, and kind of a case of pick your poison. He can do it all.
He can do it all in one package. I mean, I think of the greats, the George St. Pierres of the John Joneses and the best fighters in the world, the guys that just seem to possess every skill that allows for them to be great. This man has that. He has that ability. How does he implement that? How does he use all those skills in order to get his hand raised? He's done it time and time again. Big task tonight. But I would imagine with that skill set, he can get it done.
Yeah, he said confidently, I've got to be ready for everything, perhaps more of a specialist on the other side, but this man has accomplished a great deal thus far, and he is showing no signs of slowing down. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ricky Shambone! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Payton Talbott!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are back at Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and DC. This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in my life.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back with Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought George St. Pierre. These people cheer, and they cheer loud for their guy.
Oh, big head kick there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Watch knees to the body.
Just misses with the straight right.
Great commitment to the kick game.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick.
Fast leg kick lands. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, nice jab counter for him there. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Back and forth we go. Nice job to set up the counter there. He waited patiently, and when his opponent got a little bit over-aggressive, he greeted him with a beautiful counter. Nicely done. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Left hook counter there yet again. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Uppercut lands. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him.
There it is. Take a shot now. Take a shot. There it is.
He blocked that one.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Both fighters throwing heat now.
He's got the single collar tie.
Right on the button.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep, looks like he's gonna get the finish.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Big ground and pound. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, right into mount.
It's hurt.
20 seconds left.
Push on his head and posture.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
He's beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. You're guarded.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. The previous round figures to be a tough act to follow. Just a great balancing job of patience, accuracy, and aggressiveness.
You watch him and you see the relaxation in his approach. Everything is flowing. The shoulders are popping. The feints come out. The jab, the right hand, everything just seems to be clicking. He was in the zone. Sometimes basketball players say they're throwing the basketball into a garbage can.
Right.
In the first round, he just heard him, he just heard him. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's... Oh, no!
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, and get up.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Getting him out here.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Making all these shots count. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom. Big ground and pound.
Under 90 seconds to go here in the second round. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Knee is blocked. Immediately gets the underhook. It's a nice jab by him there. Less than a minute to go in the round. Straight right is there. Straight punch. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Counters upstairs with the right. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. 20 seconds to go, round two. 15 seconds to go. Fighter lands a jab. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind, most guys can't keep up.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Solid punch by him there. Back and forth we go. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this one.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Oh, you got to like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Got to be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you got to like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Huge block there. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nice uppercut. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, lands a nice straight.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Big power shot there.
He checked that last one. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Let's get the side control. Let's go. Let's move.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in the jiu-jitsu guy's guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Trying to recover full guard there.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, But if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Clean with that offering. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more. He can't block straight.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Oh, you gotta love... Oh! Beautiful diving strike land. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. What a strike from off of his back.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position. Come here.
Gets back to his feet. Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg. Just touching him with the jab.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be...
An elbow!
I mean, geez Louise.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Got hurt again.
Good kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
It looked like it did stun him a little bit. And back to his feet. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. All right, ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
A lot of blood, but perhaps not of the fight-ending variety. The doctor talks to the referee here, and all right, he'll be allowed to continue, at least for now. Good sign.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back under.
Oh!
And that will do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ricky Simone!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.